10 of racing's classiest gals. It's the Milton Stakes final. Here they come. Off and pacing, Lita Rose with big speed from the outside. Trillions Hanover fires down the center. Kissin in the sand steps forward off the car. She'll drop third. Treacherous Rain fourth. Everybody else lines up, including Warwi U Butte. She'll tuck fifth. Caviar Ally sixth off the speed. Boadicea from in seventh. Further back, So Much More. Then it's back to Philly Hanover, the early trailer Stonebridge Soul. So getting them lined up in a hurry was Lita Rose. Explosive speed off the gate for her. She's by the quarter in 26-1, and she'll take this field to the backstretch. Trillions Hanover rides the pocket spot, up and at it third, Kissin in the sand. As Jamieson pulls the trigger, here comes Kissin in the sand, blasting up outside, and at 3/8, she'll go after Lita Rose. Here comes Kissin in the sand, marching her way to the top now. Lita Rose accepts the pocket trip from here. Trillions Hanover third, fourth, Treacherous Rain, popping out as Warwi U Butte from in fifth. Gingrel sit out there just for a moment, try and fish out McClure, and it looks like McClure took the bait. 54-1 the half, so it's Treacherous Rain to come first over now. Warwi U Butte gets a friend to follow out there from in fifth. Scurrying through at the rail six. Look at the position Stonebridge Soul picked up. She was last to the quarter, now sixth at the inside, but she's run into a serious blind switch. Outside goes Caviar Alley into the flow. Backfield sees So Much More. Launched three wide. Philly Hanover stuck in traffic, as is Boadicea. Opening up a big lead here, Kissin in the sand. She's got three on them now at 3/4 in 122-1. Kissin in the sand, straight and strong as she powers into the lane. And she's clear by 4. Lita Rose back into second. Trillions Hanover looking for some room at the rail. Treacherous Rain on the outside, fourth, deep stretch, and Jamieson is on autopilot lead here with Kissin in the sand as she's wrapped up coming to the line. And it's Kissin in the sand, just as devastating as she was last week, maybe more. 149, Kissin in the sand in the Milton.
'20 Milton final going to Kissin in the sand in dominant fashion. Jody Jamieson scoring here for Nancy Tactor, who gets the stakes double on the program. And Jody, this is the hat trick for you in this race, but congrats on that first. But this mare here tonight, I know last week you were told that she would maybe need a race. Well, how much better was she tonight?
Well, she clearly needed that race last week. I mean, she was so good coming off the rail and 25-3 on the end. I was just ultra confident in her, and we got to pick our post, obviously, with the win. So I just figured that we get away a little bit close and see how it panned out, and it worked out perfectly to get back to the lead. And she just did the rest. Nancy and her team had her awesome tonight. She was unbeatable, really.
Down the stretch, I mean, she just seemed like she could go around again.
Yeah, that's what it felt like too. She just jogged. I mean, 26-4 in the end, like breaking sticks. I mean, really, just an amazing effort.
For you, is there anything better than winning Grand Circuit races?
Well, there's a couple of things. My birth of my kids, Chad, but obviously, yeah, racing horses is the best, and winning Grand Circuit races is even better.
Good answer. All right, we're bringing Marvin Katz here. Marvin, congratulations. This mare is, as we know, so special. Another millionaire on your roster, and she had to miss a little bit of time. Talk about the job Nancy's done just to get this mare back to how she looked here tonight.
Nancy Tactor doesn't need me to sing her praises, but this mare is entirely 100% due to Nancy Tactor. From the time she was a baby, developing her as a yearling, she's loved her. She actually came up here as a 2-year-old with her. Nancy and I have had 50 discussions about stopping with her, and it's Nancy who's insisted about, because we want to breed, of course, that she's good and great. Nancy loves this filly and deserves absolutely all the credit in the world for keeping this filly. And the performance tonight speaks volumes about Nancy Tactor.
Your confidence level must have been very high after you saw what she did last week.
It really was. I know that she was great when she first started, when she started in the year, early in the year. And then she started to kind of have some difficulties. And so when Nancy never lost faith in her, said that she's okay, just let's be patient. Of course, I'm saying let's stop, and I don't want to hurt her or anything. And of course, I was wrong. Nancy was right. And just a great, spectacularly great mare. She's had horrible post positions. You hear that all the time, but this mare really has. But this is a champion mare, and I'm so happy for it tonight.
I wonder if you can maybe just shed some light on this year as a whole. We know everything that we've gone through. And, for what we've been able to do here over the past 5 weeks, and you such a big supporter and such a big owner in this sport, how well it's turned out. And then now we're going to cap off a night tonight with $1 million Mohawk Million Trot.
I think the Mohawk Raceway deserves the applause and the appreciation of the entire harness racing industry. What you have put together here is the preeminent racing jurisdiction probably in North America. What you do every year is to be the most hospitable, the best racing, the most competitive racing, and you're to be acclaimed and thanked for it. As far as COVID and how it's done, how it's impacted the industry, it has. There's no question about it. But I think we've weathered it in reasonable fashion. Betting is up enormously in terms of across North America. I think there's been a resounding acknowledgement that there's a lot of love for this sport. There's a lot of interest in the sport. And I'd say we've come through it as well as anybody could have expected under the circumstance.
Well, thanks for your time. Congratulations and continued success, Marvin.
Thank you very much, Nancy. And to my partner, Bud Hadfield. We did it tonight.
All right, Kissing in the Sand crushes in the Milton final.
Thank you, Bud.